best and brightest local high school teams compete in a tournament of knowledge for a trip to Europe on this year's hottest game show, Bay Area Quiz Kids. Brought to you by AT&T, Oracle, the San Mateo Credit Union, Samtrans, and Fisher Investments. And now, the best host on the West Coast, Brad Friedman.
Thank you very much. Welcome to Quiz Kids. 6 weeks ago, we began our second round of play, and now there are only 2 slots left in our Elite 8. One of these teams will make it to the next round. Will it be the Hillsdale Knights? Or will it be the Mission San Jose Warriors? Knights and Warriors, take it, get it on as we begin our collaboration round. Gentlemen, welcome back to the game after several weeks of rest. You know in this first round you'll be playing as a team. I'll ask your team a question. It's worth 10 points. If you collaborate and your captain, Jonathan or Ryan, gives me the right answer, you'll score the points. If not, the other team gets to collaborate and steal those points away. I will keep asking questions until the buzzer signals the end of the first round, okay? Good luck to both teams. Hillsdale, you get the first question. He recently graduated from Scotland's St. Andrews University with a master's degree in geography. Other than that, his career is unclear, as a lot depends on whether his father will ever ascend to his country's throne. Named the second in line to be King of England.
Currently.
Churchill.
As in Winston Churchill? Wow.
Only one I know.
Okay. Gentlemen.
Prince William. Okay. Prince William.
Before Churchill, it's Prince William. Yes. Here is your first question. Upon seeing the slideshow, producers Lori David and Lawrence Bender met with director Davis Guggenheim, who was blown away by the show's content and made a movie out of it. In what 2006 film does Al Gore narrate and present information about global warming?
Yes, An Inconvenient Truth.
That's correct for 10 points.
Government is an expedient by which men would fain succeed in letting one another alone. And when it is most expedient, the governed are most let alone by it.
So said what 19th century author of the essay Civil Disobedience?
Locke.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You can steal.
I'm thoroughly sure it's Thoreau.
Thoreau. I am eminently sure you're right, it's Thoreau. Trying to get a little Emerson joke in there too, you know these. The full value of his 2006 contract was just more than $22 million to match his uniform number, though he was paid only part of that for pitching only half the season. Identify this man who has pitched for the Boston Red Sox, New York Yankees, and Houston Astros.
I guess so.
Sure, why not?
Roger Clemens.
Thank you, gentlemen. It's right. It's Roger Clemens. Ryan, you just go ahead, whatever they say. Knights, the 402G defines the pre-tax limit, which is $15,500 for 2007, and Section 415 defines the overall limit when they put into such an account, which is $45,000 for 2007. Entering into the Internal Revenue Code in 1978, what is this employee-sponsored retirement plan that allows for retirement savings while deferring income taxes?
401k.
That is right for 10 points. It's Mount Merapi volcano erupted in the summer of 2006, as if its people didn't have enough trouble already. Identify this Asian nation that in the 21st century has also seen more than 40 deaths from bird flu, a 9.0 earthquake, and 2 massive tsunamis.
Indonesia?
2 massive tsunamis, I suppose so, sure. Yeah.
Indonesia.
That's right. Just give Chris a light smack over there. You know. In anime, this name is usually preceded by the name Jushin, meaning beast god. According to Napoleon Dynamite, it's his favorite animal and is usually bred for its skills in magic. What is this largest cat in the world that should not be confused with a Taigon?
A liger.
Yeah.
A liger.
That's it for 10 points. A 3-kilometer road race, a 200-meter freestyle swimming race, a 10-meter air pistol shooting competition, one-touch épée fencing, and equestrian show jumping are the 5 events in what Summer Olympics competition?
Pentathlon?
Pentathlon.
I actually need more than that.
Okay.
The Olympic. No, I don't know. Olympic pentathlon.
No, I'm sorry. You could steal if you give me the full correct answer.
The American pentathlon.
In the International Olympics? No, the modern pentathlon. That signals the end of the round. Let's look at the score. 20 for Hillsdale. Mission San Jose is in the lead with 50 points. We'll come back and talk to these fellas after these messages. We're back. Cub Scout Pack 222 is so huge that they had to spill over from one weekend to the next. Today we welcome members from Den 10. Welcome, gentlemen, to our show. Naturally, they know that one of the most important merit badges is learning how to call 650-637-1936. It is the Ordering Tickets to a Quiz Show badge, and all of you have earned it today. Congratulations, gentlemen. Let's say hello to the captain of the Hillsdale team, Jonathan Strange. Jonathan, you got some very good news in terms of the drama department over at school. What is that?
After 4 years of plays and performances and stuff where I wasn't so happy with my role, I think I finally got the role that I've always wanted. It was the importance of being earnest. I'm Jack, or John Worthing, and it was funny because last time there was actually a question, what Oscar Wilde play, and the answer was importance of being earnest.
And I believe that is the reason you got that role.
Must have been.
And so therefore you owe me
nothing to do with my acting talent.
a little thank you in your bio in the program. Just remember that.
Of course.
Break a Leg is a great part and a great play. Steve Stimmich, how are you?
Good.
Steve, you like on your spare time to do some writing. What kind of things do you write?
I prefer to write, I'm trying to write things that are both entertaining to read, but are also have a deeper meaning on another level of the book.
Have you gotten to the point where there's any piece, long or short, that you feel is really good, that you feel very proud of?
Not so much.
You sound like a typical tortured writer. Good for you. Well, I wish you luck. I hope you find that satisfaction in your writing. Wesley Prager, this is your 10th year as a Kung Fu practitioner. And you're going for your black belt this spring.
Second degree.
Your second degree?
Yes.
What's the difference between the second degree and the first degree?
There's several levels of black belt.
Several levels, okay. Would you please show some Kung Fu on Steve for us?
I don't want to do anything illegal.
That was a test question that you passed. You are well on your way to your black belt. Congratulations. Let's give a hand. Go well in peace, Grasshopper. Let's give a hand to your coach, Ethan Stewart. Ryan Coe, I have to say I'm a little disturbed about what you want to talk about, but go for it.
Okay. Well, I recently read a book called Brainiac, The Adventures in the Curious, Competitive, Compulsive World of Trivia Buffs.
By
Ken Jennings, who last year, or 2 years ago, actually won 74 straight Jeopardy games. And
yeah, well, I'm sorry, Jeopardy, what is that?
It's... Oh, right, Jeopardy. It's that
Yeah.
TV show on ABC.
Uh-huh.
And yeah.
Did you see Tyson Mao on national television? The quiz kid Tyson Mao, who was the
I
coach
did.
for Will Smith and
Yeah, I thought that was really interesting.
Yeah, that's a quiz kid.
Right.
You want to talk about Ken Jennings on my
Yes,
show?
I want to talk about Ken Jennings on the Quiz Kids show. But yeah, I recommend this book to anybody because not only does
gosh, time is up. Thank you so much, Ryan. Be sure you read that book. Okay, Chris Tandiano. Chris, you have something actually very worthwhile you want to talk about. You've been
Then that wasn't worthwhile.
No. You've been volunteering at your... Well, let's see if this is any more important than Ken Jennings' bio. You've been volunteering at your old elementary school.
Yeah, I volunteer there a couple times a week, and I fix their old computers, which they got new when I was there in my last year. So now they're getting kind of old, so I go back there a couple times a week and fix them up.
And you want to make a little bit of a pitch, a quick pitch about helping out at old schools, huh?
Yeah, I'd like to invite like all people who have experience with this kind of stuff, go help out your old elementary schools, because a lot of times their budget is low. They don't have enough money to hire real technicians. So,
Well, and we also, as a teacher, I know we don't get cutting-edge technology every year, so we need people. We usually end up asking our students how something works anyway, so it'd be nice to have some old students go back and help. That's a great thing you're doing, Chris. Almost as good as the kind of stuff Ken Jennings did on Jeopardy.
Ken Jennings was a computer engineer.
Johnny Wang. Johnny, more bad news. You got your driver's license.
Yes, I got my driver's license.
I'm so thrilled. But even better than that is you can't afford the insurance to drive a car. So this is what we're doing to you kids these days, which is, I think, a very good thing. We let you get the licenses at 16, but you can't get the insurance until you can afford it at like 30.
Yeah, it's not fair.
Do you want to talk about the unfairness?
Yes, I do. Driving.
Oh gosh, we're out of time again. I'm sorry. If you think it's unfair, you can write into Quiz Kids and sign your notes to Ken Jennings. Give a big hand to your coach, Cheryl Lindsay. And would you please say to our judge who could take on Ken Jennings in a competition any day, Frank Savoti. We'll be back in just a moment to play more. Give me that book. I want to see that. Let's play the lightning round. Hands on your buzzers, gentlemen. I have a series of 10-point questions here, and the first one to buzz in gets to answer for his team. Give me the right answer, you'll score 10 points. Give me the wrong answer, the other team gets to collaborate, possibly steal those points away. If you buzz in before I complete the question, you will have to answer with the information you have heard thus far, and if you give me the wrong answer, I will complete the question for the other team before they answer. It is 50 points to 20 points. Good luck to both teams. Here's the first question. David Sharp died trying to climb it in 2006. Yes, Jonathan?
Mount Everest.
Yes. What ancient city where Ptolemy and his descendants ruled Egypt? Yes, Johnny?
Alexandria.
Right. It had 3 predecessors, Fortitudine, Per Mare Praeterum, and To the Shores of Tripoli. Also, the title of its group's official march. What is this current motto of the United States Marine Corps, which translates as always faithful? Chris?
Semper Fidelis.
That is right. The dog is King Henry VIII. The cupboard is the Catholic Church, and the bone is a divorce. What is this nursery rhyme in which the title role is assumed by Cardinal Wolsey, who seeks to get a divorce for Henry but can't? Yes, Ryan?
Old Mother Hubbard.
That's right. There are 5, I didn't know that. Isn't that interesting?
Yes, it is.
There are 5 major sets of them available commercially, the largest being the Double 18, which has 190 tiles and 3,240 pips. In 2006, a Dutch team set a new world record by toppling more than 4 million.
Dominoes.
That's right, Steve. But that was an interesting little drum beat. I don't want to go to school just to learn to be a parrot and recite a silly rule. What song does Peter Pan sing whose title is an act of defiance and which he'll refuse to do if it means that it's beneath his dignity to climb a... Yes, Steve?
I don't want to grow up. Oh, no.
That's not quite right. You guys can steal if you give me the correct answer.
I don't know. What's the real time? I don't know. I really don't want to grow up.
Yours is more the theme for the Toys R Us kid. This is I won't grow up.
Oh.
And I don't think Julie Stein would be happy if I'd given it to you. Containing the open star clusters, the Hyades and the Pleiades, and the Crab Nebula, what constellation's name translates... Yeah, Jonathan?
The Milky Way.
Nope. As the bull.
Taurus.
Taurus.
Taurus. Appointed Prince Regent by his father Seti, he later moved the Egyptian capital from Memphis to his namesake, yes, Chris?
Akhenaten.
No, I'm sorry. To his namesake city, who was often regarded as Egypt's most powerful pharaoh and is usually identified as the one from the book of Exodus.
Tutankhamun.
Ramesses II or Ramesses the Great. According to Guinness, this city of spires holds the largest ancient castle in the world. The astronomical clock, Wenceslas Square, and various locations connected to Franz Kafka are found in what Czech capital? Johnny?
Prague.
Well, yes, that's Prague. That's right. A fingernail measures 2.5. A copper penny about 3. Yes, Ryan?
Most hardness scale.
Yes, you're scaring me, Ryan, but you're right. Give both names of the British author of Agnes Grey and the tenant of Wildfeld Hall, who was the youngest of 3 literary sisters. Ryan.
Bronte. Oh, it's Charlotte Bronte.
No, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. You can steal.
Johnson.
Johnson Bronte. No. Anne Bronte.
When in doubt.
In terms of pi, what is the volume of a right circular cylinder with... Okay, Jonathan?
Pi r squared h.
No. In terms of pi, what is the volume of a right circular cylinder with radius and height both 10 inches?
10 inches. 4 pi? No.
No! Isn't it that? I think it's 1,000 pi.
1,000 pi.
That is right. It was built to replicate the dimensions of the Temple of Solomon as given in the Old Testament. Pontelli and De Dolci designed and built what Roman chapel on the orders of Pope Sixtus IV? Yes, Johnny.
Sistine Chapel?
That is correct. We have a minute to go. Soren Kierkegaard's Either Or contains an essay in which he defends the claim that this piece of music was the greatest piece of art ever produced. Subtitled The Rake Punished, what is this most famous Mozart opera? Yes, Johnny.
The Magic Flute.
No, I'm sorry. You can steal.
No.
Johnson. No, I'm kidding. Just wanted to teach you a lesson. Don Giovanni, which translates to Johnson in English. Never mind. It can be thought of as the scrap after all the useful energy in a system that has been used up, or the dispersal of energy. Yes, Jonathan.
Oh, potential energy.
Nope. What is this concept central to the second law of thermodynamics, stating that it will increase to its maximum at equilibrium?
Entropy.
Entropy is right. That signals the end of the round. We have 40 here, 140 for Mission San Jose. Hillsdale has their work cut out for them, but point values will double. Let's see what happens when we return.
As a Fisher Investments client, you'll always have the opportunity to understand where your investments are, what they're doing, and more importantly, the reasons why. The way we see it, the more you know, the more you'll rest assured, and the quicker you can get back to what matters most, your life. Fisher Investments. Invest assured. For a free copy of the 8 biggest mistakes investors make, call 1-888-48-FISHER or visit fisheroffer.com.
Let's play the Extreme Lightning Round. You guys are behind, but only 6 questions, and you could be ahead as long as they don't say a word. Point values are doubled, play stays the same. Here we go, good luck. Its traditional or applehead variety with a permanent kink in its tail has been generally replaced in America by the so-called modern variety, which is thinner and has bigger ears. Name this breed of cat that originated in what is now called Thailand. Johnny.
Siamese cat.
That's right. It is about 95% aggregate, like sand, gravel, and crushed stone, combined with about 5% black cement or binder, made from petroleum. Yes, Chris.
Asphalt.
Right. Hot sausage and mustard. What? Yes, Jonathan.
Oliver.
No, I'm sorry. While we're in the mood, cold jelly and custard, peas. Are they going to sing with me? Such are some of the menu items that go by what title, the opening song of the musical Oliver?
Oh, no.
No clue.
Jonathan knows. Food, glorious food. That's right. Oh, now I'm so hungry. The A in adept, the E in synthesis, and the O in harmony are all examples of what sound, often used in unaccented syllables. Jonathan.
Long vowel.
Nope. And represented in dictionary by an upside down E.
What's it called?
I can't remember.
No answer, sorry.
I had a Siamese cat named Schwa.
Oh, it is Schwa.
Deliberately built to be about 100 miles from Sydney, its design was the subject of an international competition shortly after World War I. Yes, Chris.
Sydney Opera House.
No, I'm sorry. Name this Australian capital.
Sydney.
Sydney. No. Canberra. Roughly translating as jumping flea, it is a combination of two. Yes, Johnny.
Ukulele.
That's right. Thomas Hart Benton painted murals for the Missouri State Capitol building and also did some work for the library of what former U.S. president? Yes, Jonathan.
George Washington.
No, I'm sorry. Yes, Ryan, you guys could talk, but yes, Ryan, well.
Clinton.
I want to say Clinton.
Yeah, let's just.
You could say Clinton, well, Missouri, Harry Truman.
Damn.
Oh.
Yeah, Arkansas, not Missouri. Yeah. Take an equilateral triangle, add smaller versions of the triangle to each of its three sides, and repeat ad infinitum. Yes, Chris.
Sierpinski's triangle.
No, I'm sorry. What geometric parameter of the snowflake approaches infinity as you repeat the process?
30, 60, 90 triangle.
The perimeter. His life with his horrible aunts, Spiker and Sponge, is changed forever. Yes, Chris.
James.
Yes. Yes, the scouts knew about the giant peach and all that. What construction project is now scheduled for a modernization that will include 2 new sets of locks, one near the Atlantic Ocean and the other near the Pacific Ocean? Yes, Chris.
Panama Canal.
That's right. It can be induced by drugs, may be correctable by LASIK surgery. Yes, Ryan.
Nearsightedness.
I can't take that. I need more.
Sorry.
Don't know? Okay. We have less than a minute to go. It can be induced by drugs, may be correctable by LASIK surgery, and is often caused in school-aged children by reading a book very close to the face. Identify this eye disorder, often called nearsightedness.
Stigmatism? Yeah. Stigmatism?
Myopia. Turning 16 allows you to get away from your parents and experience Rumspringa, a period where you decide what you think about the church you grow up in, at least as you grow up. Yes, Johnny.
Amish?
The Amish, that's right. That signals the end of the game. 40 here, 260. Mission San Jose is in our Elite 8. Gentlemen, I hope your school year is fantastic. Good luck on the play. We'll see you guys in a week or two. And we will see you very soon. Bye-bye.
The following underwriters helped to make this program possible: AT&T, Oracle, the San Mateo Credit Union, Samtrans, and Fisher Investments. Tournament champions will win an all-expense-paid trip to Europe, courtesy of ACIS. Additional support provided by these Bay Area newspapers: the Burlingame Scottish Rite of Freemasonry, the Knights Templar, and National Academic Quiz Tournaments.